Hello everyone, I am Erika of beadingschool.com and you are watching Coffee Time with Erika, my weekly BD broadcast. Today I'm going to tell you about the Beadingschool Advent Adventure because it is around the corner. And recently, as you might remember, I posted a very secret behind the scenes image of the three of us together with Andrea and SABINE LIPPERT of Trytobead, because this year Sabine is joining forces with us during the Beadingschool Advent Adventure, and she's actually my guest today. Hey,
Hi.
Sabine.
Hi.
Hey.
Good to see you.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's bad weather, but who cares? We're beading, huh? Anyway.
Indeed. I have my cup of tea. I have my beads. I have you. I have all our beaders here saying hi. What else do we need?
Yeah, I have some cold drink, so that so it's not really coffee, so but that's okay.
Yeah, it's forgiven. In the meantime, I think you will know most of our beaders here who are joining. I see Carrie Sunshine from California. I see Katja Feuer from Germany, Antoinette, Yosin, Lita, Sherry, Jill, Vanya, Corinne, Irma, Angelina, Alison, Nadine. Let's see, many beaders joining us. And ladies, please let me know if you can hear me and see me, and if you can also hear and see Sabine. Before we would say something very important, we don't want you to miss anything.
Okay, just a test. I'm talking now, if you can hear me.
Sabine, say something totally embarrassing. We don't have any
Okay, if no
feedback.
one, so we can gossip. If no one can hear us, we can
Totally. We can gossip because we don't have information yet that if it's working. No, Sherry says that she can hear and see us both.
Okay,
so
good.
We had the gap of a few seconds, but
okay.
Not anymore. So today we are going to talk about the Beadingschool Advent Adventure. I'm trying to find a way of arranging the screen so we are still visible and also the very important information is visible. Okay, I like this one. So, for those beaders of us, do you think there is any chance that there is someone out there who doesn't know who you are?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
I have my doubts about that.
Yeah, but it's the world is big, and there are many fishes in the pond.
True.
So
There is only one SABINE LIPPERT of Trytobead.
no, but there are also many bead designers, so I'm only one of the many fishes. So
But if we have anyone out there who does not know you yet, how would you characterize your work, or what would you say about yourself?
that's a different question to start with. I probably think that I was kind of a very boyish girl all my life, and a couple of years ago I discovered my inner Barbie, and the inner Barbie is the beader.
Oh, I love the way how you put it.
Yeah, I've been always crafting or knitting or doing embroidery, crochet, whatever. The beads were just my material. It's a little bit like Lego for adults.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like everything is assembling, and you have little breaks, and you bring them together. And so to me, beading is a very the outcome is very Barbie-like, but the work itself is very technical, and that's something that I really love.
Yeah, I totally agree with you
Yeah.
that it is at the crossroads of
Yeah.
engineering and
Yeah.
art.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to have the construction skills, and you
Yeah.
have to have also the aesthetic vision.
Yeah,
And
and I have to say, with the time, what I just love now, of course, in the beginning that was different, but what I just love now is that when I assemble something, that I have a very good feeling, like, okay, there's a 3mm fire polish bead exactly going in there. So it's like I can visualize things like a row prior to the project,
yeah,
where the project is right now. So that's really very, very good and very comforting.
yeah, I get it. Like sometimes I'm going for a walk and I bead in head, I see
Yeah.
shapes, I see colors. But I
Yeah.
totally remember back around 2009, 10, when I first saw your work on your
Yeah.
blog online. And I was a rookie already with a bead shop because I was an ambitious rookie. And I remember like, oh, this woman, she knows something. And then I started to follow you as soon as it was possible on social media
Yeah.
first on blogs.
Yeah.
We also met many, many years ago
Yeah.
already in Germany.
Yeah. And in the Netherlands, I
And in
remember
the
that. Yeah.
Netherlands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when I signed up for your class back
Yeah.
then, it was my
Yeah.
reward for myself
Oh,
because
I once came when Hy Peterson was teaching, and I came to the class, and you were there too. You remember that? Hy Peterson was teaching in the Netherlands, and I came to his class to see Hy Peterson, and you were also in his class.
no, that unfortunately not.
No?
No, you were teaching.
Oh, I was teaching and you visited me. Now I got it. Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay.
You
Okay.
were
Okay.
teaching,
I
and
mixed
I
that up.
know.
I'm sorry. But
No
should have met
worries,
Hy
no
Peterson.
worries. So many years, such a long history. But I
Oh my
remember
God! Yeah,
when
too
I
many
first started to
travels.
like familiarize myself with your work, and then when we met and I saw your book being published and then later books, then you became very quickly this idol in the beading world. And for me, it was kind of also a reform, a new approach, that it was very modern and fresh and exciting, also because of all the technical challenges that
Yeah.
you develop. And well, this year, a dream is coming true for me because all that artistry and perfect engineering will meet the Beadingschool Advent Adventure.
You say perfect, but I say everything that I do is still always part of a learning curve and of a development. So to me, it's a developing story. And the fun thing is that the project that we're talking about later is kind of a further development of a design style that I made in the beginning, but I was never happy with the technique because there were some flaws in the technique depending on different bead sizes and so on. And so this is now like the kind of the third iteration of this kind of technique for me, and I'm very, very happy with that. And I'm experimenting a lot with that in this time. So that's kind of matching or going well together with your introduction of my work.
Well, I love the project that you developed for the Beading School Beaders, and I can't wait to show it. And I think that it will really be a big step during up-leveling or skills and learning from you. And first, it will be only available for Beading School Advent Adventure readers, and even with a gift on top of it. So today, I would love to talk about the Beading School Advent Adventure. It's soon about to start, and it's wonderful because you are also kind of new to it. So
Yeah.
we can talk about it. I'm sure you will have plenty of questions. I will also do my best to keep an eye on the questions from our beaders. Everyone is saying hi and hello, by the way. And we had Katja saying, my very first kit was from Sabine.
Yeah, I know Katja for a long time.
I'm somehow not surprised. She's so good. Vanya says, my first time ever seeing Sabine in person.
Hi.
I love these events together. So the Beadingschool Advent Adventure, I think this is already the 6th year that we are organizing it. And I don't know if you ladies had so-called chocolate advent calendars when you were kids, or maybe you have a different kind when nowadays there are so many available. The basic idea is that you have a calendar with 24 little windows, and every day from the 1st of the December until the 24th, you open a little door and there is a surprise. And this is how the Beadingschool Advent Adventure works, that on the 1st of December, we start to reveal the surprises, and all the way until the 24th, there is something else coming every day. And it can be, for example, we will travel through the whole Beadingschool bead shop, and it can be, for example, a significant discount, which is very rare because we don't do discounts usually during the year. I believe in quality. The material is speaking for itself, so it is a very rare opportunity. Then other days, it might be like it might be exclusive goodies that are not available outside of the Advent Adventure. That, for example, our beaders who are with us since the beginning, they know that we have a so-called exclusive kit day where most of my old workshop kits are available, and also every year a new one. So, for example, this pendant that I am wearing today, it's called Angel Wing. That is available only during the adventure.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Thank you. Or sometimes we have early access to something new, or sometimes actually we slip gifts into the packages. So this is the basic idea of the Beadingschool Advent Calendar. So, for example, this was also one of the exclusive jewels that I have designed. Oh, this was last year, and the Angel Wing was 2 years ago. I can promise that something new is coming also this year. Then regarding the special discounts, for example, last year we had one day when we had a discount on the glass cabochons. It was a 29% discount on glass cabochons, or 27% for Preciosa crystal beads. Like every day, always at 3 p.m. Central European time, we open the little window, and then it stays valid for 48 hours, for 2 days.
What time does it start in the morning?
For us, it's in the afternoon at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And
so 3 p.m. German time, that is.
Yeah, 3 p.m. German time. And I will quickly also tell you that, what time is it in?
I think it's 9 o'clock East Coast time then, right?
Yeah, 9 o'clock New York
9 o'clock East Coast time, New York time.
And by the way, we have a beader with us, Faye, from New Zealand.
Yeah.
So for her, it's absolutely crazy time. And she wakes up every single day for 5 years now. Every single day.
So but then people have, for some things, as I understood, for some things when they are sold out, so people have to be quick, right?
Oh,
that they really show up there in time.
Oh, indeed. Okay. But so we have the adrenaline hunters who show
Okay.
up. By the way, I looked it up for Faye. It's 3 a.m. and she thinks that the advent calendar is so good that she's waking up for a month at 3 a.m. every day. And yeah, indeed, there are goodies which are limited in stock. So it's kind of an adrenaline rush and you have to be quick to get them, but we have plenty. So even if we have beaders who would like to avoid the first, well, rather exciting hour when you literally see how the goodies are disappearing from your shopping cart, even if you come shopping an hour or two later or in the afternoon, whatever, there is still plenty to choose from.
Yeah, yeah. But as I understood, I was talking, of course, I was talking to people about the Advent calendar because I'm excited to be part of it. And I someone said when this came up in one of my classes, someone said that not to forget to check out right away with the card. Once you have something in your cart, and you can check out several times a day, right? When you just decide you want to check for other things, because it's going to be collected all and you just pay for the shipping once, right?
Absolutely. I actually have a picture here. We
Okay.
call this the smiley wall, and every box with the smile, it has a name on it. So
Okay.
every beader in December has a special place in our treasury. And the price of the ticket for participation, it already includes safe shipping with track and trace all around the world.
Okay, so for the whole Advent calendar, no additional shipping costs.
No,
That's
no,
great. That's
nothing, nothing.
Okay,
It's
okay.
track and
So you can
trace.
just check out 10 times a day when you just got something like that's mine, and you check out right away, and then it's yours.
Indeed,
Okay,
we have like
good to
a
know.
€10 minimum. It's like $12 because of the invoices that to make it actually somehow.
Okay, yeah, okay, but yeah, okay.
But otherwise, you can check out as many times as you want. If there is a day that, okay, this is not speaking to me, you don't have to buy anything.
Yeah,
There is no
yeah,
pressure. When you see something like, oh, Sabine's kit, I want Sabine's kit.
So you can buy one thing or 100 things, whatever you like. Okay, that's good.
Absolutely, absolutely. And everything travels with the track and trace number,
Yeah.
so nothing gets lost. And to the US, actually, this year we will upgrade everyone to FedEx because there is no other option actually anymore.
Tell me something.
Yeah, and we also cover the tariffs for our USA beaders.
Okay.
So yeah, I mentioned exclusive kits, then really significant discounts. So it's also a great option for those beaders who would like to build up their stash. If they think like, okay, I need more super duos, more Miyuki, more glass beads, firepool beads, whatever, I can guarantee that there will be a day when it's coming.
Yeah, good. That sounds great. That sounds great.
Yep. And there are also days when we have...
Erika, I have a little emergency case. Just a minute, half a minute. My dog went upstairs and she's like calling for me. And if I don't pick her up, she's like totally panicking up there. I'm back in 30 seconds. Just a second.
Absolutely. Pia is a priority. Corinne says in the meantime that the boxes look small for shopping craze. Dear Corinne, I can guarantee that there are beaders who in the end of the Advent Adventure have 2 and sometimes 3 boxes. Oh, and now there are the 3 of us on screen.
Yeah, she can go upstairs, but she can't go downstairs. So she's always like calling.
That's so funny. That's like maybe luring her down with a treat.
No. She's 12 years old. She never went downstairs. She never.
Yeah.
She's not doing that. She's not trusting that.
By the way, I love her tail, like a little propeller.
She's the cutest.
Absolutely. So, but I just wanted to say that we also have a tradition that the treasury team, they every year put together a very nice surprise package for everyone who participates. So then at one point there comes a day when they just slip a gift to everyone's
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. Who doesn't like to get a little gift?
Absolutely. And like it's totally their responsibility. So the team goes around, looks around, and they're like, oh, this is cute, I want to put this in the goodie bag. So then everyone has like, okay, this is selected by Andrea, this is selected by Ildi. So it's
that's
very
cute.
personal.
Yeah. That's really nice. That's really nice. It's like also the difference when you have a company that's not so huge, you know. It is personal. It is all very personal. I mean, we know our customers by name, you know.
Absolutely. And very often we get back from our beaders that they feel that even the gifts were matched to the order that they placed, or in general to their taste. So I know you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's when someone is only ordering everything like in black and silver tones, you don't put pink beads in there. So
yeah, indeed. So actually, also we have every year surprises that are not available before or outside of Advent at all. And we have kind of a field trip going on at the moment to Germany.
Oh.
So since
I know where you're going and I'm not saying anything.
Well,
I have an idea.
Well, the ladies and the gentlemen, they are visiting the Neumann clasp factory now.
I thought so.
Of course, of course. And they are going through all the goodies available. And last year, imagine, we found vintage treasures, really from decades ago. Then we brought them during one of the Advent days.
Yeah.
So we had like a vintage bag, and that was
great. I mean, they have a long tradition. This company has a very, very long tradition. I've been there a couple of years ago to see the manufacturing and everything.
It's super interesting and like literally the highest quality that you can have. Yeah. So a very significant day will be also dedicated to the Neumann factory. And the ladies, this is fresh. I got this picture today. And this is from last year. This was one of the collections that we had.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And well.
Oh, what's that?
Who's that pretty face on the picture?
I have no idea.
You can still pretty well mimic that pose, Sabine. We should all do the Sabine pose, by the way.
Yeah. I was a little bit younger there, I have to admit, but I still love the photo. So
we are all young at spirit, and we will also be in 15 years and 30 and whatever.
That's right.
So during the Advent Adventure, one of the days is dedicated to very special kids. And this is the day when we will also have the opportunity to learn from you. So about this project.
So I only say what you're allowed me to tell about that project. So I'm not giving too much away, but.
So I would like to ask you about the inspiration and what we can learn from it.
Okay, so
how did it come alive?
Actually, an inspiration. My inspiration is never that I say like I saw a piece of jewelry or something like this. The inspiration for this is the genesis of such a piece in my hands is always from a technical point of view. And the thing is here, as you mentioned, the pieces that you saw from me in the very beginning, that I was doing in the very beginning, like the beadwork at that time, I had a lot of pieces where I had right angle weave grid with bigger beads, and like Scheherazade ring, for example, which was also in my book Beaded Fantasies. And then you fill the gaps of the right angle weave grid, and then you put some netting on top. And what I love the design or the look of these pieces, but what I always disliked was the fact that when you just had a tad smaller round bead in there, and they vary, these round beads, and the seed beads, they vary. So then suddenly it didn't fit, and then one bead was popping out, or there was thread visible or whatever. And that was always waxing me a little bit. And I was thinking, there must be a way to make that better. And then I had another generation, which I'm not going to mention now, but it's also like where I was using more modified right angle weave in that technique. And here I kind of, and I'm not going to tell you now exactly what I did there, but I kind of changed not only the order of steps and how the net is coming on top, but also there's a basic difference in the connection of these different parts. So filling beads, right angle weave grid, and the netting part on top. So, and that change allows a better fit and more freedom in the design, because these single components or single layers, they're a little bit more independent from each other than they were in the past designs. So slight variations in the bead size and so are no longer, or in the bead tension, are no longer such a biggie. Yeah. And so when I started experimenting with that and made rings first with that, then I thought like, okay, wait a second, if I can do a ring with that and it's working with a ring, like the Scheherazade ring, and then making another ring, which is, for example, I'm just holding that up quickly, this one here. Yeah. This ring is also made in a comparable technique. So, but it's just away now. This is just something for the future. Anyway, so, but then I thought like, okay, it must be also possible to make that in a 3D piece. And then I thought like, okay, if this is getting a bigger cradle line, then I add some chatons on top. And I had that in my head. And then we were talking, and this was all more or less very spontaneous that we decided that, and we didn't even think that because it was so short ahead that we would make it to the Advent calendar with that piece, or with the kids to the Advent calendar. And then, but then the idea was in my head, and it was like, oh yeah, wait a second, and then so I made this piece, and it's actually you can use it as an ornament. It is about this high in my hand. It's an ornament, and also for people like me with a lot of crystal decoration surface, you can also wear it as a pendant as a necklace pendant. It's also working like that. It's a little bit longer, but it's not thicker than other pendants that I made in the past. Yeah, but it's also very nice when it's spinning, when you have that on a long nylon thing in the window or whatever, and to let it spin there, because these chatons in the equator line, they really sparkle a lot.
Well, it looks incredible, and you really, really piqued my interest already when you showed it to me with the technique. And I'm super curious that what is happening there, because it really sounds like this is a milestone.
Yeah, and it's fun to make. It's not one of these pieces where you sit like for ages. Yeah, so it's rather quick to make. It's not a time-consuming piece. And that's also a fun part then. So it's really a fun project for December.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Then also, if it's a quick one to make, then for next year's Christmas decorations, I can totally imagine like a dozen.
Seriously, it's not too time consuming. I think on one day I made 2 of them.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
why I was able to give you the instructions so quickly. So there was
appreciate it. Yeah, we have a question in the meantime.
Yeah.
Nita asks, will there be a video?
Yes. In the pattern, in all my patterns since like, I don't know, 3-4 years, I started putting video links into the pattern. It's always on the second page. There's a little gray frame. Sometimes people look for it in the instructions and they look for a link or whatever, but it's like a picture and there's a gray frame around and it says like video instructions, or in German it's Anleitungsvideo, and then you just click on the picture and it's directing you to YouTube then.
That's wonderful.
Where the video is uploaded. Yeah,
that's wonderful.
The video is only visible for the people who have the link, so it's not visible for the public. It's only visible for the people who have the link. Yeah,
absolutely.
And by the way, of course, the pattern is not only available in English, but also in German.
You're such a
So I say it in German, die Anleitung gibt es auch auf Deutsch.
Wonderful. In the meantime, I also put the link for the Advent calendar on the screen. So if by any chance we have here someone who doesn't have a ticket yet, they can use the QR. I also put the link into the comments. So if someone doesn't have it yet, then go for it, ladies, because already actually today I will have a surprise for those beaders who are members, who are participating.
Oh, that sounds good.
I really love dripping surprises. We already had, by the way, Sabine, I told you about the beaders calendar also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we have like 12 jewels for the 12 months, and it's already available for 2026. And there was a week when beaders who got the ticket for Advent already, they had it with 10 euros off. So
that's good.
That's already worth it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's only if you buy something once, it's already you already got your money back for the ticket, right?
Absolutely, with the shipping cost and everything, and with the gifts. Yeah, totally.
So the more you buy, the more you save.
Yes.
No. Yes.
Absolutely.
That's my logic when I go into the city, you know. It's like, I mean, it's at the end of you just always count the money that you saved, not the money that you spent. You only count the money that you saved.
And this is like so much better than Black Friday. This is a whole month. And so
and Black Friday is for the big rulers. We make. I'm not making Black Friday. We make other things.
No.
We make better things.
Absolutely. So I'm checking if I prepared any more slides for my little presentation, but I think that was it. And I would like to ask you, Sabine, and also everyone who is listening today, that if you have any questions about the Advent Adventure, because it is a complex thing, a complex project.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I asked my main questions already, because as I said, it came up that's my way of thinking. Hi. Just count the money that you save. Anyway, no, but I think the main questions were already answered, because some people thought that this is like a subscription and that you must buy every day or whatever, or choose something every day, but that's not the case. So it's just you have your ticket. With the ticket you kind of buy the box that's standing in your warehouse, and then whatever you buy, it's just going in the box then.
Yeah, indeed, like
just don't forget to check out, because I know someone made the mistake when she was there the first time. She didn't check out with her. She waited until the next day, because she thought like, okay, that's and then the things were no longer in her shopping cart. It's always I know this from my shop, from my online shop. When I have a limited amount of things, we're not like Amazon here. When you have a limited amount of things, and when people don't check out right away, and I don't mind to fuse orders too, you know, when I see like, oh, so I really want to have that kit, and then they check out a second time with something else. That's never a problem, but just hit the button before someone else is hitting the button.
Yes, and like we are doing our best to like. Sometimes it happens that, for example, last year one of my kits was gone in an hour, I think.
Yeah.
And we had a call with Andrea, like, okay, it's 6 p.m. in the evening, but shall we look into it if it's possible to put together some more?
Yeah.
We are crazy enough to say yes. So we also do our best to sometimes restock when possible. But yeah, until it's here.
I had that once years ago with the Supergirl pattern. This was this multi-strand bracelet.
I remember,
and I was like, some people were really angry with me when it said it's like just 6:15, and that colorway is already gone. I'm sorry, I packed everything that I had. I just couldn't believe that people were crazy about the Supergirl bracelet. But
that was a great one. I remember that one.
Yeah, that was fun to make.
Yeah. But well, that is the reality of life, that we don't know in advance that what will be the most popular on one hand. Sometimes the manufacturers or the factory or the warehouses have their own limitations. So
I mean, it's the same here. Sometimes you just have this amount of Rivolis left, and then there's the only thing that you can do is that this amount of sometimes there are even things that you can't get anymore. I mean, when you're packing boxes with vintage Neumann parts in there, then when they are gone, they are gone. Vintage is vintage, you know. So there's nothing that you can do.
Yeah, like last year when we were there in September, then Hans let us into a part where the things were inherited from his grandpa, who founded the factory.
Yeah.
There won't be any more of that. So, yeah.
Yeah, this is the interesting thing is that all these families that are in where Neumann is in Bavaria, they all came from Czech Republic. Yeah, they all come. The core of the European beading industry is in the north of the Czech Republic, and this is like close to the German border. So there were like many Germans who were living there, Czech people who were living there, and then after the Second World War, of course, for obvious reasons, the Germans had to go, and so they resettled there in Bavaria, and all these companies they have their roots in that area.
Well, even one of the towns in that area, it's called New Gablonz.
Yeah, indeed. Gablonz was the German name for Jablonek. So the Germans who were living there called it Gablonz. There are many cities also in on the Polish-German border where you have these two different names. Then it's like borders are moving in the centuries. That's always.
Yeah, that's how I am Hungarian is from Slovakia.
Okay, so you see.
In the meantime, we got a few questions.
Okay, good.
Nina asks, can you still buy the advent calendar? It says sold out. Dear Nina, you can get, and thank you so much for your interest, you can get the late bird ticket, the early bird and the normal bird. They were gone. The early birds were gone in a matter of days, by the way, when we published them. And Nina, I will reply to you directly with the link.
But the thing is it's like the early bird and the normal bird, they are a little bit cheaper than but it's still as I understood, it's not a huge difference then.
No, like the early bird was $12.90.
Yeah.
The normal bird was $14.90, and the late bird is $16.90.
Yeah,
so it's not a huge difference. Yeah. The biggest difference is €4, which is like $5. Yeah. There are perks which were only available for the early birds or the normal birds, but even the late bird one is like.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the shipping costs, you know, that I mean,
Indeed, the shipping, the gifts, the discounts, even if
yeah,
somebody.
and all that. Yeah.
Okay, I
And
need.
no, I mean, alone, I mean, 16 euros. This is a little bit more than usual shipping costs,
Yeah.
and then all the stuff that you get on top for with that, and plus the discounts and all that stuff. So.
Yeah. Like imagine that you want to stock up, for example, on bicon beads. You always need bicon beads, or you always need fire polished bead. We have the basic colors. We have new colors. We always, every day, also have something new coming. So yeah, it's a good opportunity.
You put a lot of effort and planning into the Advent calendar, huh?
Oh,
It's a
Sabine, did you know
long-term
that I
project.
already have a spreadsheet for 2026?
Okay.
It's not new. I think I started it in March.
Okay. Very structured.
Oh, I'm very structured. And as soon as I felt that the 2025 is so fully packed, then I started the 2026. So that's my way of, yeah. And
Right.
then we have, Sophie said that she would love to have video tutorials for our project. Dear Sophie, like, unfortunately, we don't have at Beadingshchool, we don't have the capacity to make a video tutorial for everything. Like once a week, I have the No One Has to Bead Alone tutorials, when we can bead together. And I dare to say that when we have a few questions, then we always can explain it so quickly that I think the support is there sufficient, but I understand it. But unfortunately, it's not in our capabilities to make video tutorials for everything.
It's a lot of work, I'm just saying. So it's really a lot of work, yeah.
It is, and you need also like extra cameras and programs and whatever. So it's not only a phone.
Yeah.
So,
and it's a big learning curve. I also have to say it's a big learning curve when I see my first videos that I made for the patterns, to really stay in the spot with your hands and everything, and to bead in front of the camera. It's a huge learning curve, and it's a lot of work. It's like for the people, it's just a little click in the video, and for the video, it's a lot of work to get to that point that you can get that stuff in the video, in the pattern. So there was a huge learning curve for me. So.
Yeah. And you do it so well. But for example, I discovered that when I'm beading on Thursdays, I have to hold my hand in a completely different way.
Yeah.
And you don't think about it. And it's more strenuous. It takes longer. You can't really move with your hands.
What is always driving me nuts is when I'm beading in front of the camera. Usually when you pull the thread through, you always just turn your beadwork down and then you pull the thread. You do that automatically. But you can't do under the camera. So you pull the thread and it gets stuck on your beadwork all the time. That's just driving me crazy.
So many quirks of it. And Lita, who is also a veteran Advent adventurer, she asks, will we get to stress test the bead shop? Yes. On Thursday, when No One Has to Bead Alone comes, because it's also kind of like an infamous thing that our beaders are making sometimes bets that which day can they crash the website. And everyone starts clicking at the same time. Sooner or later it happens. So we like to do a stress test before the real thing would start happening. So we call it warm-up day.
Okay.
For good reasons. So Thursday, No One Has to Bead Alone time, 5 p.m. Central European time. I challenge you to crash the website. So, yeah, Carol says Advent is so much fun. And Vanya asks, can you remind me where I can check my subscription? Yes, absolutely, Vanya. You need to go to beadingschool.com, log in, and then if you go to my account, then you will see everything, the memberships that you have. So there you should be able to see Advent 2025. When Sophie says the beading school quality is unmatched, I had to read this. Thank you, Sophie. I'm proud of us.
These are the things that make worth all the effort that we put in our work and our passion, so to say.
Absolutely.
When you get feedback like that, that's the best.
Absolutely. I love seeing the enthusiasm, and I love seeing especially the beautiful jewels.
Yeah.
And Caroline says, I'm so excited for Advent. Last year was amazing. I'm in the UK. Last year the packages were split, so most stayed under the customs charge limit. Will this happen again this year, please? For the UK, yes.
Good news, Caroline.
Indeed.
By the way, hi to Caroline Keane.
Buddies.
The beading world is sometimes it's a small village, you know. So
no need to gossip. We all know everything already. Yeah, and luckily in the UK, this threshold is doable. We can't split to other countries when the threshold is like 20 euros, but in the UK it's doable, so we will do that for UK beaders.
That sounds good.
So, oh, and Sophie has a feeling that the clasps will be the day when the website will need to expand. Martha is asking the date of crash the website, Thursday. No one has to be the long time. And Terry says Foxy is coming soon. Indeed. And you know what, Terry, this year he told me his last name. We are revealing every year more and more about Foxy, who brings the special deals. And he told me his family name. His name is Foxy Sparkle, as I found out yesterday. He lives on my bookshelf.
Is it his maiden name or is he is it his maiden name or?
That's how he was. Yeah, how he was born.
Is Foxy married or not?
No, he's not married.
Okay.
No, I'm not
still available.
He has lady friends or boyfriends or whatever.
Okay.
But Foxy Sparkle is his name. Yeah, and actually, so everyone, there is the link on the website for the Advent Adventure ticket. And also today I have a surprise already for everyone, but a better surprise for Advent adventurers. Sabine, do you want to stay with me, or would you to learn about it also, or would you like to say goodbye now?
I think I will say goodbye because I wanted to go on working on some pieces and I get visitors this evening. So
Yeah.
it was a pleasure to join you here, and you answered a lot of my questions. So when people ask me now, I know what to tell them and how it's working and everything. And how long can you still get the ticket up to December 1st, or when is the ticket ending? Or can you still also, when people are now on vacation and they come back on December 3rd or whatever, and they say like, oh, I missed it. Can they still buy the ticket in December to join the party later on, or is it
in the beginning of December?
Okay.
So
okay.
either the tickets run out, or
Yeah.
at one point the treasury calls
Okay.
me that, Erika, we can't take more, the shelves
Okay.
are full.
Okay, so you have a limited number in total. So
Yeah.
once that's reached. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the boxes need to, the smiling boxes, they need to fit.
Okay, so in case of doubt, just contact the Beading School and then you know more. Okay.
Thank you so much, Sabine.
Thank you very much.
Here to show the surprise.
And I will be looking forward when my thingy shows up because I also don't know. It's all secret.
Indeed. Indeed. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank
And
you.
enjoy the time
And
with
bye-bye
you
to everyone.
very much. Bye, Sabine.
Bye-bye.
So lovely, ladies. Thank you for all the questions from Sabine and me about the Advent Adventure. But there is another beadwork designer, who is also here with us very often. And she was also part of the Advent Adventure for many, many years now. And earlier this year, she contacted us that she would like to prepare something for you ladies before the Advent calendar. So you would actually have time to prepare it before the holidays and maybe wear it already under the Christmas tree. So the person I am talking about, she has been with us for many years. She is one of the most talented beadwork designers I know. And I know that many, many, many of you are literally in love with her work. Can you maybe guess that who is that lovely, kind designer who wanted to give you an opportunity to bead something from her already before the holidays, so you can wear it already during maybe Hanukkah, Christmas, or New Year's Eve? I'm curious. Yosin says in the meanwhile that she's looking forward to the project with Sabine. And Angelina has the answer already. I'm talking about Ruxandra. Marta also has the answer. So indeed, dear ladies, a few months ago, we got an email from Ruxandra, who is, well, one of the first designers who started to bead together with Beadingshchool. And she said that this year she would like to prepare something for you already before the holidays. So she made a dream come true, and she calls it Snow Dream. She says, inspired by the enchanting stillness of a winter's night, the Snow Dream design consists of intricate beaded motifs that radiate outward like delicate snowflakes. The necklace and matching earrings evoke a sense of timeless elegance. Opulent yet ethereal, regal yet dreamlike. There are 3 colors of the kit available and waiting for you in the bead shop. One is called Crystal Honey, one is called Polar Light, and one is called Flakes of Luxury. And if you already have an Advent Adventure ticket, then this is kind of also an early treat for you, because starting now until next week's Coffee Time with Erika, all Advent Adventure beaders can get these kits from Ruxandra with 10% off. You don't need to use any kind of code, just as during the Advent Adventure. If you log in and if you already have the ticket, then the bead shop, it's a comfortable, clever system. It will already know that you deserve a nice 10% off the price. I would like to show you the different colorways that Ruxi prepared for you. So this is another one. And let me share my screen to show you also the third one, which is more playing into blue and purple. It's called the Polar Light, of course. And Terry says, "Oh, Ruxandra, this is so beautiful. It literally brought a tear to my eye. I see it twinkling." And indeed, this is like perfect for the upcoming time of the year. And as Angelina says, Ruxandra is our beading magician. Katja loves it, and Lutka finds it stunning. So 3 intertwined snowflakes with a little sparkly snowflake in the bottom. And also I love the part around the neck. Ruxandra is a master of it. There is also a matching earring included, so you can shine fully in this luxurious set. And Christina is asking, should we use join order? Dear Christina, if you would like to collect more orders or you already have another order, then you can always use the join with order option. It's always available to you. And Molly loves the snowflakes. So lovely ladies. I think this is a beautiful celebration of the end of the year to wear such a beautiful jewel as Ruxandra's Snow Dream. And I hope that this year, the dreams that you were hoping to make true, they came true. And if not, then we still have about 5-6 weeks left in the year. And even if we take tiny steps every one of those days, maybe beading a jewel that we wanted to finish this year, then I can totally promise and guarantee that if you take a tiny step every day, then that dream will come true by the end of the year. Lovely ladies, do you have any questions left about the Advent Adventure, about Ruxandra's kit, Sabine's project, whatever else is on your mind? On Thursday, we are going to bead together Veronka's design. We will have a retro No One Has to Bead Alone event, and it is called Cinderella. Angelina says, so glad to see you feeling better. Thank you so much, Angelina. I do feel better, but I still had to sleep a little bit today. So energy is not yet 100%, but Sabine gave me so much energy, and also your company, of course. But she's a power woman. I'm really looking forward to beading that project that she prepared for us. And Kimberly asks, is this already up on the website? Yes, dear Kimberly, it is already available, but indeed it might happen that you ladies already crashed the website. It is slow a little bit, indeed, but please be, yes, it works. It took me like 2-3 seconds until it came up, but it is there. So lovely ladies, thank you so much for your attention today. Thank you for the fun. It was really a super nice event today. And I would like to wish you a nice rest of the day. And I need to look into my notes if I forgot anything, because Susie always prepares me notes. No, I have everything, but I would like to just say that this is already like tuning into the end of the year. So I'm really looking forward to celebrating again together with all of you, already starting with Thanksgiving and then witnessing all the other end of the year holidays from all around the world, from all different cultures and religions. Thank you, ladies. Bye-bye. Take care and see you on Thursday.